I am live. I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. Yay! I woke up this morning to 100 subscribers. Whoop, whoop. And this is so awkward. I honestly don't even know what to talk about. I don't know. Probably nobody's gonna watch me, but I just, this morning when I saw that I hit 100 subscribers, I'm out walking, but I'm going to Starbucks to get a coffee, and so bear with me because I'm trying to get this stroller all over the place. So anyways, I have been thinking about what I wanted to do for my 100 subscribers milestone, and I've been thinking, and like I said in my last video that I posted this week, if I'm out of breath, please forgive me. Yeah, so like I said in that video that I posted this week, I have been kind of worn out and overwhelmed and had a lot of anxiety lately. So even though, you know, hitting that first milestone of 100 subscribers is like, it is a big deal, but it's been taking me so long. And I think, you know, the reason why it's been taking me that long is because I never really was like super hyped about getting some subscribers like crazy. It was not the reason that I started my channel. The primary reason to why I started it was because I wanted to connect with other moms and connect with people who maybe feel like they're a little lonely, a little awkward, a little stressed, have anxiety or postpartum depression, or whatever we're going through on a day-to-day basis, or events in our life that kind of throws us off track or whatever it might be. So that was always my goal, is to, you know, unify women and really get to know other moms and share experiences and whatnot. So me hitting 100 subscribers, almost, you know, I think probably when I started my channel in August of last year, and now it's June already. So yeah, that lets you know that it hasn't really been like a crazy priority of mine. But nonetheless, now I'm here and I'm hitting 100 subscribers, and slowly but steady I am growing my channel. And I really just wanted to make this live stream for two reasons. The first reason is because I am a big advocate for facing your fears. And ever since I was a kid, I've been struggling with like fear taking over my life and a lot of anxiety. And I've been, as some of you guys know, depressed on and off. And I've been really like struggling with that aspect of things, and really always been in bondage of second guessing myself and always kind of taking the easy way out. Or if something seems scary, then I always go with the fear leading me to not do it. And even if the spirit in me just tells me, just screaming, do it, do it, do it, it always comes these thoughts, these negative thoughts about myself and whatever I've been through in the past. I was bullied a lot when I was a little girl, and I don't know, just stuff like that that kind of just sticks with you as you grow up, and kind of just really limits you from being the best version of yourself and living out the purpose of your life. So anyways, I'm not gonna ramble, and I really hope that the audio is okay. I am walking in the streets, so yeah. Anyways, so me saying anyways like 3,000 times, I would probably cut that out if I was to do this as a regular video. But that leads me back to the reason why I wanted to do it in the first place, because I am scared of messing up. I am scared of making a fool of myself. I'm scared that my words won't come out, or that they will sound funny, my accent will be broad, or whatever it may be that kind of makes me hesitant. So that is the number one reason why I wanted to do this live stream. And honestly, I feel like what I touched on in my last video about my anxiety, really, since I filmed that video like a week ago, I have really been thinking and really been reflecting about this thing where I feel overwhelmed because I'm a bad planner. I'm very bad at organizing things. I'm getting easily overwhelmed, all those things. So just being that I was talking a lot about like YouTube being like a little bit heavy on me, I've come to the conclusion this week that it has all to do with my planning skills or non-skills and me being very in the moment, and if I feel like doing something, I'm going to do it. And if I feel, you know, the spirit stirring up something that I want to talk about, like I want to talk about that. And oftentimes when I have to plan things and get things in order and edit it and make it be professional, like all those things are just like getting in my way of getting my message out there. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, holy cow, I'm gonna do a live stream. That's what I'm gonna do. And me hitting some 100 subscribers just kind of got me like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Because then I can always be like, oh, I did a live stream because I wanted to give back. And I was like, you know, how can I give back? Like, it feels silly, like to me it feels silly if I would go do like a giveaway or something like that. And that doesn't go to tell like everybody who does that are silly, because I think it's amazing to show you appreciation that way. But for me it just doesn't, I don't know, I don't know what I would give because I don't do that many videos that has to do with that topic of like maybe things or makeup or maybe like home interior stuff, or like, yeah, just like stuff in general. Like I don't know what I would give away. So anyways, maybe at 500 subscribers I'll do a giveaway of something fun. But now I lost train of thought because yeah, my mind is cluttered as always. What was I saying? Yes, so instead of a giveaway, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give a piece of myself. And that piece is feeling scared and being captivated in being scared of speaking. So like I touched about earlier, that I've been always like kind of held back by fear and struggled with anxiety all my life. And it has really, really magnified this year of becoming a mom. So when I grew up, I was bullied a couple of years of my school years, and I don't want to just have this video be about that, so I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to throw that out there. That was a big part that really scarred me in a lot of ways. And with that came a lot of phobia. So I had a lot of phobias growing up. I had fear of spiders like crazy, like sick fear. It took over a lot of my everyday. And I was also very, very scared of, this is going to sound really crazy to people, but I know that this is a very common phobia and a very common fear, but nobody talks about it. And so since I happen to be getting that gift of talking about the stuff that everybody else is silent about, I'm just gonna say it because right now is the time. I have been scared of throwing up all my life. I've been scared of throwing up. I've been scared of nausea, other people being sick. It's actually a name for it. It's called emetophobia. That's like the clinical name or whatever. So I've had that fear all my life. I didn't say anything until I was in my 20s when it really took over my life. And I've also struggled a lot with public speaking anxiety, like straight up fear. Like I would skip class. It affected my grades in many ways. I had extreme fear and anxiety of making a fool of myself, and just like public speaking in general. And as most of you guys know right now, I grew up in Sweden, and as I understand it, in American school system, it's very common to have public speaking. Like it's a very big part of the curriculum. But in Sweden, that's just not the case, and so we didn't do that very much. And then so the few times we had to do it, I was like literally freaking out, and it was pretty bad. And that continued to really like chase me down as I was getting in my 20s, and I developed a little bit of social anxiety, and just like my life had just been really a lot of fear. And that changed, I don't know when it changed, really. It didn't change overnight, definitely not. But little by little, I took one fear at a time, and yes, Leon! I took one fear at a time, and I was like, you know what, I cannot live like this. I don't want to deal with this. And I started with the easiest one, which was the spider phobia. And the spider phobia was easy to tackle because it's very hands-on. You go to a therapist and you do something that's called cognitive behavioral therapy, and so you get exposed essentially. Yes? You want to say hi? So you get exposed, and so 3 hours later I had a spider crawling on my arm, and I was totally fine with it. Not totally fine. It took me 3 hours of extreme anxiety, and let me know if you want me to do a separate video on that, because I can talk about that all day. What that did to me. It really saved me from that fear. So that fear was gone. And throughout the years, I've just developed the mindset of like facing my fears. And so fast forward many years, I moved to the US. I just packed my bags and I moved to the US, and I it was time for me to grow in a different way. So while I was here, I faced a lot of my fears. And yeah, I don't know, even though like I'm still not completely obviously fearless. I have a lot of fears, but I do know that if we face our fears little by little, and just like step by step, sometimes that it really does make a difference. And it's all in our head, and it's all just like based off of the feeling that we had last time that happened, or sometimes like something that people say, or something that people said when you were a kid, or whatever it might be, like that just sticks with you. And we have this like fear of something that isn't really true, because it's all lies. It's not true. Like there's no truth about it. So I guess what I wanted to say was that is the long-winded answer to why I wanted to do this live stream, because I have still a bit of a fear of public speaking and not being able to save myself with editing. But yeah, I really do believe in the message of facing your fears, and so that's why I'm doing this live stream. And somebody wants to say hi. Say hi. Say hi, how are you? I don't have my shoes on today. I don't have any shoes on today. Yeah. Say hi. Hi. Say mwah, give him a kiss. Say we're going to get mommy coffee. Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I literally dropped my... Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this is what happens, and now I'm not going to be able to edit it. Oh my gosh. Okay, awesome. So anyways, I am almost at the Starbucks, and I yeah, I don't know what else to say, and I don't want it to be too long. So anyways, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys who have subscribed to my channel again. And I don't know, maybe as I'm taking this time off to kind of really structure up my channel, where I want it to go, and just kind of try to be better at planning out stuff and be more focused on my mission and how I'm going to like plan it and structure it, and taking care of my mental health and taking care of my house, like all of that stuff that I talked about in my previous video. And if you haven't watched that, this probably doesn't make any sense at all, but if you haven't, then go ahead and watch it. So where was I? Yeah, oh yeah. So I'm gonna end this live stream, but I wanted to say thank you to every single one of you guys. You are the sweetest ever, and I feel so connected to some of you guys, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm so grateful to have a little outlet for my frustration without it being negative, because that's the last thing I want to be. But sometimes it's hard to be a stay-at-home mom, or a mom in general. Like, it's really the hardest job on earth, but it's also the most important job. So I feel like lately I've just like got this like revelation that, dude, we need other moms in our life. Like, we need other women, we need the support, and we need just like a shoulder to cry on, even if it's just virtual like this. Like, I just my heart burns so much for the struggle of moms, and that's the reason why, I don't know, that's the reason why I'm doing this. And so anyways, I hope that this makes sense, that I wanted to do this to give back to you guys. And well, I'm open to do something else as a subscriber special for like my 100 subscribers, but I really don't know what it would be. So if you have a suggestion, like, please let me know. Whatever you guys want me to do, I'm open to it. And also leave me some suggestions of topics that you want me to make some videos on in the future, and I will definitely plan that in and try to really get that going. And yeah, other than that, it's a beautiful day here in sunny California, and it's probably, I think it's like 75-80 degrees, and I'm wearing jeans and a turtleneck. So yeah, great plan there. So anyways, this little guy had it, so we're gonna go into Starbucks right now. But thanks again. I love you guys. Say I love you. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, well, cheers with the Cheerios to all of you moms. Mwah, I love you.